we just got the first official global challenge for Pokemon Champions with the first format. So let's go ahead and dive in and talk about it and everything that we know about Pokemon Champions. Victory Road announced that there will be a global challenge for Pokemon Champions, the very first one. So I just want to really make a video about what we know about Champions, my thoughts, a little bit of prediction, maybe not even like prediction, just more of my thoughts. Okay, so right here on Victory Road, you see we got the announcement for, the global challenge. But in the announcement, there are a few things that I think are huge when it comes to the global challenges. So obviously it's the first online competition, and Pokemon Champions works a little differently than usual. You can cancel registration, make some changes to your team, and register again up until tournament start time. So that's actually really, really big, because during the Scarlet Violet era, I would do the global challenge and I would, make a team, submit it, and I'm like, well, dang, I kind of want to, change a move set, or I want to change a Terra, or I want to give it a different item, and you're unable to do that because it's locked. Once you submit a team into the global challenge, it gets locked. But with this new, rule, you have up until the tournament starts and to continue to make changes, which I think is huge. And then also, you can register during the tournament, which is mind-blowing and crazy work in the best way for people that forget to submit a team like me, which I think is really, really big and actually really great news. Speaking of the global challenge, the registration opens on April 23rd, 2026. All players get a Venusaur for playing 3 battles. So if you participate in 3 battles, you'll get a little Venusaur in Champions, which is a fun little, incentive, I guess. But the regulations are M through A rules, which we really don't know as of today, as of March 7th. We really don't know what regulation MA rules are. I think I can't even think of what the possibility of. Obviously it's going to be Mega, but M through A rules, I don't know. I'm assuming Megas up into like maybe, all Megas minus Darkrai, Eternal Floette, Zygarde, stuff like that. My prediction though, since it's April 23rd, I think we're going to be getting Champions the first week of April. And it's usually a week of registration for a GC. That would put it in the beginning part of May. So I do think we'll be getting Champions, the first week of April, maybe the second week. I think it's gonna be more of the first week. That way we can get more of an understanding of how to play, to recruit the Pokemon, to transfer the Pokemon over, to train, just to give us enough time to prepare. Also, Cheppa, I love this because he said it implies we may be playing Champions for live events in May too. If that is the case, I will be playing Champions in Indianapolis because that's where I'm going to be competing for my very first time at a regional. So if that is true, I will be ecstatic. Now I want to dive in a little bit into everything that we currently know about Pokemon Champions and my thoughts and my little 2 cents on them. So Z-Banded, really good thread. Shout out to Z-Banded. Made a thread from the Japanese/Chinese sites because their sites are more updated and have way more information than the American sites do. So, starting. This Pokemon Champions Starter Pack, the game will be free to play and includes a one-time purchase of a starter pack. This includes 50 additional box spaces from 30 to 80 V's trainers theme for Let's Go. I guess it's Let's Go Pikachu, maybe? 50 training tickets and 50 recruitment tickets. So if you were to purchase a starter, the starter pack, you get an additional 50 additional you get 50 additional boxes instead of just having 1 box. As a competitive player, I don't think you need that many boxes. I think the 1 box that they give you is plenty because 1 box holds 30 Pokemon, One box roughly gives you 4 teams to work with. And again, this is, you can link it, and it's Z8 and it's home compatibility. So it's like, just put 4 teams that you want to focus on into the box that they give you without paying. If you want to change something, or if you want to change a team, or you're not feeling the team anymore, transfer them out, put a new team in. I don't think you really need to pay, you know, to do the boxes. One box is enough. I don't know if they're going to talk about it in this thread, but I do know that if you bring a Pokemon, say I bring my Fluttermane from Scarlet Violet into home, into Champions, and I train it differently than it was in Scarlet Violet. When it goes back, if I were to put it back in Scarlet Violet, that training that I did in Champions stays in Champions and Champions only. It doesn't transfer into a different game, but when you put that Pokemon back into Champions, it retrains itself to where it was before you took it out. Another little thing, private battle lobbies. You can create private lobbies where multiple battles can take place, presumably allowing for spectators as well. So if people could watch your matches, that would be pretty cool in my opinion, especially if you're not a streamer and you don't stream your battles. This would be a cool way for people, if I'm reading it well, this could be a cool way for people to just watch. You got character customization, which is amazing to me, because Scarlet Violet, you cannot get out of that stupid uniform. I hated it so much. I could not stand that uniform. But it looks like you can you can customize your character, and you can customize the Pokeball throw, how you throw it, and your victory animation. Okay, so that's really cool. Super cool, super cute. These Rotom headphones, I'm loving. But this is really fun to me. I love that you can not have a uniform. So with the membership, you can join a membership that gives you various benefits, increased box size, increased battle team count, member exclusive missions, and additional battle music. This, I will need to see more. You get the box sizes, you know, which we already talked about. Battle team count, I don't know what that means. If that's like a recruiting thing, I'm not too sure about that. Member exclusive missions. So I do think I remember reading that it's kind of like a gameplay-ish-y to get more VP, I think, and more Pokemon. I that's another thing we're gonna have to dive more into once we get the game. And battle music. If you can get AI Professor from Scarlet Violet, that's all I need. That's all I need to know. The battle passes. When you battle, you accumulate SBS, Season Battle Score, raising your battle pass level that unlocks rewards. This is also a battle pass upgrade where with real money, you can unlock additional rewards. So with real money, you can obviously buy more stuff. It looks like this is Mega Dragonite Stone. This is Embor that is locked behind it. I think that's the battle pass. I don't know. Or is that VP? I'm hoping that they don't put a paywall or have to make you pay to get Mega Stones. I'm hoping that's something that can, you know, you can use with your VP. Chestnut, Delphox, and Greninja, we know their abilities, which is not, I mean, it's okay. Delphox got worse. Where is she? She got worse, unfortunately. Tinkaton is in the game, and there's just more Pokemon that you see. This answers my question about the Mega Stones. Wait, some rewards such as Mega Stones, you can also use VP in the shop. So you get victory points. So with victory points, you gain victory points by winning matches, or I think just doing matches entirely. I think you might get more when you win versus when you lose, but regardless, you get VP by doing the battles. So this just kind of answered my own question. It sounds like you can use VP to unlock Mega Stones, which I'll give that a like, because I was worried. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about is the Japan National Championships. It's only for Japanese players. you got the regulation. It's still M through A. And it looks like it's gonna run from June 6th through 7th. So that's pretty cool. It with M through A and them showing its picture, I see Zygarde and Mega Eternal Floette. So I really don't know what this regulation is. I don't know. I don't know, but I guess we will find out in the upcoming weeks, because Champions comes out next month and I'm very excited. But if you like this video, please make sure to like, subscribe. Subscribing is a free way to support me. It's greatly appreciated, and it's free, might I say. I'm very excited about Champions. I'm very excited to make content about Champions and stream Champions, which if you don't already, make sure to, you know, follow my Twitch. I stream all over here as well, so I multi-stream, so it's okay if, you know, you don't want to, you want to watch it on YouTube. It's okay. I appreciate the support anywhere. But I'll see you guys in my next video.